Hello and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. So in the last episode, we went through the free time events during the day. I mean, kind of free, yeah, essentially we spent free time points visiting all these random attractions in Longlai with various people. And after that, we found a 4SPG about a missing person. And turns out that missing person was Judith. And she got attacked and turned into Grimcat. And then we were like, oh my god, that's Grimcat. Not really. I think everyone knew. So after that, we went back and did a hot springs heart to heart, basically. Everyone basically let out a little bit of what was on their mind, not everything that should have been said, but you know what? It was good. It was good regardless. And then after that, we ate dinner with Judith, and she's currently, I have to go say hi to her. She's currently clinging to Judith, so Judith can't move. Oh, and we have to go check out that place in this episode. So there are nighttime updates around Longlai, and then we have to go check out probably his master's dojo, or not, maybe not dojo. I don't know if he was actually like a legit dojo guy or not, but that house. Snore. She's such a darling. You said she's the granddaughter of your office's landlord. Yeah, they run a pretty popular bistro, actually. My office is on the second floor, and all my part-timers are renting rooms on the third. Aha, so your whole crew is beholden to a single Lord of Landing. That seems nice, in a way. You never have to worry about where to get a bite, right? True enough. The guy's list of complaints never ends, but he knows how to keep the food nutritious. Which pays for me at this point. Half my crew are kids who are still growing. Now I'm actually feeling kind of jealous. I wish I could live a nice, balanced life like that. Wait till next month. My meals and schedule keep getting messed up, what with industry dinners and invites from sponsors and whatnot. I guess that's one advantage to my side business. It's a decent way to spend some calories. Don't tell me your Phantom Thief thing is just a fancy way to lose weight. Of course not. That's ridiculous. It's just a plus, that's all. Besides, I think I look just fine, thank you. Not like you had any complaints when you saw it. Yeah, about that. I'm real sorry. I wasn't being the most considerate about it. Well, I mean, the way he was acting was definitely something to be sorry about, but it's not his fault. I'll do whatever you'd like to apologize. It's fine. Not like I haven't put that much up on the big screen before anyway. Compared to some of the sex scenes and stuff in the R17 versions of some of the Gotti's movies, a quick semi-nude barely registers. Damn though, you really are a pro. Not gonna say no to sketchy stuff like that. I'd figure your agency would shoot stuff like that down in a heartbeat. They don't like it, but I usually convince them to give it the green light. It can be part of making a movie that much better. Now, my mom's the one who really gets on my case about it. I'm so tired of hearing that I shouldn't be loose, that I need to save myself for why? For why am I telling you these things? You'd say that, but you're the one who keeps walking into it. Still, it's not bad having a family that cares at least, right? Your grandma was a former chanson singer, yeah? And your mom was big on the stage, right? I'm surprised you know them. I mean, they're not a secret, but that was a while back. Well, they both left a big mark on the world. I still see some of your mom's posters on the wall in some bars. As for your grandma, I've heard her on records before. 3 generations of artistic talent, huh? Damn. Yes, well, we're blessed, it's true. I'm still nowhere near the Phantom Thief Mom was, but I think I'm at least living up to her legacy as an actress. And here I go again. I swear, I can't let my guard down around you for a second. At this point, I'm contractually obligated to point out you keep walking into these yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna be a movie star too. she sure sleeps easy, hon. That's a sign of someone who'll be a big deal in the future. Mark my words. Wow. I'm never being a big deal then. Also, you changed your clothes. You going outside? Yeah. Got a little work and also some side business. Keep an eye on Yume for me, would you? Oh, well, that's a little unfortunate, but I won't dig into it yet. Just be sure to get back get back too late. You wouldn't want to worry your poor assistants. Other side. Nah, I'm not sleepy. I want to stay awake. We're here to have fun. That's not how it works, Yume. Let me just, What? Did that not count? Huh. That wasn't a real 4 SPG. Okay. It's fine. No, hey, napping here, buddy? I bet you'd give the other guests a real shock if they saw you. Just hanging out. Alright, no one else up here? Did you enjoy your meals and time in the hot springs? I hope you found what we offer fully satisfying. We've had a number of visitors from much farther away lately, and I'm honored to say that our inn was quite popular with them too. The Lord of the Hot Springs, too, in the Empire, came by himself. There we go. He said he felt he could learn from us, which was a great honor. I'm sure we'll have customers from all over staying at our inn. I hope we can provide for each and every one satisfaction. I knew they'd have some sort of tiny little... That was actually much tinier than I thought about Reen. Not Reen, but his dad. Oh, wait, that's the way out. I mean, I think he's considered Lord of the Hot Springs, right? I don't know. I'm pleased you enjoyed our traditional multi-course dinner. That format is a specialty of Eastern cuisine. Hospitality isn't just serving food made with fresh ingredients. It's also arranging the food to visually please and serving it right. Several chefs have come here to train with us before. I hope they pick up on that mindset. In fact, one of my students is over in Longport. I hope they especially were able to take those lessons to heart.
Do you need something? Please come again.
I don't know who he could be talking about, but I'm sure we met them. Nothing in here. Well, I took a dip before dinner, but it's great to be able to go in multiple times a day. Should I take another quick dip to help digest dinner? Yeah, hopefully Katra's in here. No, this is an optional side thing. Phew. 5 years since then, huh? Never imagined this is how I'd end up back here. Come to think of it, we made a promise to go on a hot springs trip way back when, huh? It was, what, gonna be to celebrate Ren's graduation? Then I ruined the whole thing. Oh. Wait, that was 5 years back, but something happened to him 7 years ago? With that, I don't know the timeline of... Actually, I don't even know what the events are. I just know that they keep referencing he disappeared like 7 years ago, but he's talking about 5 now? So... I don't know. Whatever. No turning back the clock now. I already made my choice. I've thrown away my days with them.
Okay. Looks like no one's around. I knew the best time to shoot for would be right after dinner.
I knew it.
I'll really be in for it if Aaron finds me, so I'll make this a short dip. I did only just take a shower. Hopefully a quick wash is good enough before going in. I can barely see a thing. There's so much steam. It really is curious how the oxidation of sulfur can come out so thick. As I recall, it has a positive effect on the skin and soothes chronic pain. Maybe I should convince Gran and Essie to come.
Man, he talks to himself out loud a lot. Must be a YouTuber. Man, you sure know your stuff, right, huh?
Huh? What? Van?
Oh yeah, sorry, I've been in for a while now. Real nice bath, huh? Sorry, I didn't say anything earlier. I was kind of lost in thought. You wanted to have the place to yourself, yeah? I'm all warmed up, so I'll leave it to you. To you.
Van, I can see everything.
Huh? What are you talking about? I got a towel around my waist.
But your upper body, you're naked.
Your incredible muscles and such are visible. Okay, so that's what it's about. Yeah, obviously. He just likes guys.
Forget that. I didn't say anything.
I thought this whole time like he was trying to hide his own body, but no, he just likes guys, so he doesn't feel comfortable going into the spring. Come on, I'm not that great compared to the folks who make a habit of flexing their muscles. I'm making some assumptions here, but anyway, you wanted the place, so I'm good leaving you to it. You should have around a half an hour before anyone else comes in, I think. I'm staying for too long right after eating, though, huh? Okay? Also, remember to hydrate once you're done.
That was a shock. I suppose I was at fault. I should have made sure no one was here first. He didn't notice, did he?
Unless it's something else, but
No, he couldn't have. There shouldn't be that much to see in just the builds of our bodies.
Okay, no, this is something different then.
I think the heat's getting to me. Once I wash myself, I'll head out.
There isn't much difference in the builds of our bodies? No, never mind. Although he did get flustered around Van, so I still think he might. I don't know. He might also like guys, but there's something else going on here. Something additional. Does he have a fake body as well? Is he? No. I highly doubt that's it. From what I saw, that he didn't seem like he was secretly, a girl. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I'm surprised I can't pick this apart at all.
To enjoy the hot springs of our inn, the Longlai hot springs have long been known for their restorative and beautifying effects. They're the blessing of the Tianshan Mountains. We also offer shiatsu and seitai massages. If you'd like, we are confident we can provide whatever you need to banish your exhaustion.
Thank you.
Oh, Van. Hello. Fairy and I were showing off our souvenirs to each other.
Oh yeah? What'd you all pick up?
I got a picture postcard to send back home to my family. I'll send it along with some manto and rice crackers.
Hey, I bet they'll love that. Those snacks will also keep on the road pretty good.
As for myself, I purchased some assorted snacks for a few academy friends, like the ones in the student council. I also picked up a few things for myself, a cute candle, some tea. It's only been a day, but it was still quite fulfilling.
Right, I gotta slow down. I'm trying to read too fast.
For me, too. The hot springs and the meals were super cool.
Good to hear that. Looks like they're getting a chance to relax.
Come to think of it, the inn was providing free tea. And perhaps I'll bring some up to share with Judith. It's neat looking all over at souvenirs.
Wait, it's neat looking all over at souvenirs. That's a weird sentence.
I'm gonna look for something cool to send to my family tomorrow.
I'm not crazy, right? That was a weird sentence. It was just formatted weird. Attaboy. Looks like he's making sure to hydrate after his bath. What?
Van.
Hey there, rosy cheeks. Must have gotten nice and warm in the baths, eh? If you want some advice, the best time to go in alone is in the early morning. Getting in the bath, or first bath after it's been cleaned is great. If you get up early, think about it. How can I not trust the expert on baths? And, well, these baths are pretty great. I'll take it under consideration. For now, I'm plenty warm, so I'd like a drink. Do they have anything non-alcoholic? I would hope so. Wait, how did I miss this room? Oh. Oh, yeah. Torte. Oh, yeah, these are the two that were getting a tour earlier. The hot springs here seep into your very bones. It's even loosened up my shoulders. It's unreal. The Heki Zanro Inn, with its Eastern-style hospitality, is something else. It's like they really care about even the finest details. You can see the sincerity of it all. They actually care.
What a bath that was. I could spend forever in there, truly. And the dinner, I was a bit surprised at the style of it, but the taste. Come to think of it, I remember hearing from the lodge owner that the Divine Blade of the Empire and his family stayed here rather recently. You know, Divine Blade is a name I associate more with Liberl. I'm sure you know, that is a title belonging to a national hero of ours. I suppose it wasn't that Divine Blade who stayed here, though. Still, it does make me feel connected to this place a little. I mean... Okay, so he's referring to Reen and his family. The other guy was referring to the Lord of the Sauna. I'm just curious if Reen is now being considered Lord of the Sauna, or Lord of the Springs, or if it's his dad still. Nay there, what are you two doing here? I asked Fio to share today's visual recordings with me, actually. While I was dealing with that, I looked up and realized how lovely the stars were. Perhaps it's because Longlai has fewer lights. Fio has also captured an image of this night sky. It will be shared with Katra later. Glad to hear you two are having a nice evening. No kidding, though. With tonight's skies, the stars are clear as gems. Guess I'll take a moment to enjoy them myself. Unrelated notice, mild humidity increase, a predicted possibility of an effect on tomorrow's weather. Uh-oh.
Well,
I must admit, I found a surprisingly childlike joy in our touring today. Naturally, working with your team at Arkride Solutions is very satisfying work, but still, I believe I shall remember today's events for a long time to come. Oh. Yeah, they did make it a lot more visible out here. And now we can really see it. Yeah, this place it just feels like it should just always be night. That would be great. If you could just live here and there wouldn't be a not that I don't think the daytime looks good, but
Take a look.
this truly feels like, I don't know, a nice place.
How about ice cream for your dessert tonight? It's great after a bath. Longlai's a quiet place, but I still wish there were more young people around. It'd be a lot of fun to recommend all the hottest sweets we made locally, you know.
What'll it be? Thanks a bunch.
Nope, you're not real.
Given the time, we won't be doing any more workshops, but I'm still selling souvenirs. It's probably no surprise, but I opened this shop because I wanted to share the appeal of handicrafts with people. There's a lot you can learn from the experience of actually making something and having the chance to touch and feel things.
Yeah? Do you only
have
make
any
wind
preferences?
chimes?
Thanks for coming in.
alrighty.
A good day's work, a dip in the springs, and then a cup of tea. This, my dears, is living.
Deers.
And our tea's a real hit with the tourists. That's what really makes working on a specialty like this worth it. Seeing new faces enjoying the fruits of your labor, there's no other feeling like it.
There's no one down there. It's been a while since I had the pleasant time fishing in the day. I do hope I was able to convey to the young folks a bit of fishing lore. I must say, the fish of Longlai grow as well as they've ever done. They're always a pleasure to catch.
There's a number of places out east where the fish are doing poorly, so I can't help but appreciate this land's richness every time I come. Of course, a fisherman who has mastered the true essence of fishing, such as myself, can catch fish even in the most beset of lands. Now, speaking of the time since I was last in the Republic proper, there's been this new trend, Orbital Films, yes? The advertisements make them look quite interesting. I should find a day to experience them and expand my horizons. Especially since I understand some of those movies have quite the appealing young women dancing and such. Okay. Whoa, I knocked him off guard. On my night patrol, one of the locals invited me to drink. Naturally, I don't drink on duty, so I simply had a quick bite to eat instead. Did appreciate the thought, however. I was regrettably unfamiliar with Eastern culture when I first came here, but the folks here have done a lot to help me fit in. Maybe it wasn't just coincidence that landed me here. Either way, the best thing I can do in return is do my duty to my utmost. Good cop. Daddy sometimes spends nights drinking stuff with his friends, but he also spends time with me. Even when he's with his friends, they sometimes give me yummy, bar snacks, they call them. Dad and his friends say there's neat snacks in a place called the Capital. I wonder what? The Capital. Mommy said she wants me to see a lot of the world. I've never gone anywhere but Longlai. I wonder what other towns are like. Mommy was talking to one of the people who's visiting for vacation, and she said how much she wants to show me places. Okay. Sadly, Charcoal Monto aren't too good for dinners, I suppose. Nights when my wife rules folks' appetites. Not that I'm complaining. After I close up, even I go out and grab some of the old folks to go drinking there. Helps contribute to sales. And hey, the stuff at my wife's place is great with a drink. Perfect way to finish the day. Huh. Nice business is busy at night, so I take over watching our Eno at this hour. Being able to mind my little girl while I keep up with my old buddies is the best part of having us run our own shops. Hey, you guys have an interesting relationship. This night, as the calendar turns, will be the 15th night of the month. The moon heightens my power to see. Your thoughts, they are drawn to a certain location. From what I can tell, you have ties to Longlai, and those ties will tie a deeper knot to a deeper tie yet. Oh, damn. She got you, Van. She knows. The souvenir shop here is quite something. They have a wide selection of Eastern goods. I make sure to come by here every time I'm in Longlai. It's a good place to pick up tidbits of info on rare Eastern finds. I lucked into some especially good rumors this time. I'll need to hit up my acquaintance once I get back to the capital.
No need to visit you again.
All right, you have that shop.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, welcome. Oh, welcome. Though it's a bit late, I'll be closing soon, but you caught me just in time. The Tourism Bureau is proud to offer help to anyone who needs it, even at this late hour. With that said, I do have paperwork I need to handle, but visitors are always come first. Feel free to ask if you need something.
Take as long as you need.
I'll
be waiting for you.
I mean, I did get a little bit of money.
I'll be waiting for you.
Try buy equipment.
As long as you need.
I think I'm going to buy one more person's equipment right now. And attack damage goes up way more than arts, so I should probably just get Rosettes, if anything. Yeah. No one else is really going to benefit. This may be good. Rosette has 6 magic evasion. It's not doing her any favors. I'm just gonna give her more defense. Alright, and then customize, upgrade that. And we're
I'll be
done.
waiting for you.
You can't beat the smell of this souvenir shop. You can catch the scents of the wood, the paper, the materials. The dining place on the second floor here's got such an alluring scent that it even tints what you get down here. Makes things even better. All right, that was a nice bath. So I'll just go and take in a breath of the night air, and that'll end my day right. Okay.
Oh, perfect timing.
Is it? Oh, hello. Welcome, late visitor. If you'd like, I'll be happy to whip up dinner for you. Oh, yes, that's my son there. As you can see, he's a healthy eater, especially now that he's in his growth spurt. He likes to tell me how he can do his best as a guide thanks to my meals. I can't help but feel a little embarrassed and happy at the same time, both as a mother and as a cook.
I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
My mom's food, oh my god, that is massive. My mom's food is always the best. She was the one who helped me get a job as a guide, and she even packs me lunch so I can do my best at work. Moms are great. Looking for dinner? Well, for what it's worth, guests always go nuts for my mom's cooking. That is a lot of food to eat before bed. Ah, I see. Hey, I was wondering why I didn't see you earlier. The hell are you doing here this late? Ah, come on, old fart. Going blind? I'm doing what you do when you go traveling. Drinking, dealing, and buying. Now, if this place had a proper pleasure district, we'd be really hopping. You know what I mean? Keep it in your pants, punk. Don't indulge too much. You cut too loose, you'll cause trouble for your folks back home. You think you need to tell me that? If you want, you're welcome to join, yeah? Just another old man for the crowd. Shame we're only gambling for liquor and snacks, but hey, it's a good enough table. If you're feeling bored, you're welcome to join in. Of course, I'll snag every mirror you've got if you try. You probably would. I don't imagine Van's too good at Mahjong. Okay, is that everyone? Yep. Ooh, lots of events. Damn. Talk to you two and then go down. Good evening. How about some handy onigiri for a late night snack? Tourists like to stop by for midnight snacks, so I stay open fairly late. My daughter likes to see the travelers, so at night we keep her with my husband or I. We get to provide for our guests, and my daughter has fun, so it's pretty worthwhile to stay open this late.
Looking is all. Come back for more anytime.
And she did an update. My brother's going on and on about how nice his shoulders feel. For Adios' sake, he's only 20. Talk about old man talk, right? Well, I mean, I do hope the hot springs have all the effects they claim to myself. It's supposed to have an exfoliating effect on the skin. I can't help but hope for that, right? Phew, that was a great bath. My shoulders feel way lighter, and I feel so rejuvenated. I guess you'd expect that they'd feel as good as the Heki Zonro's Inn's bath, since they're from the same source. Best of all is letting the night air blow across me now that I'm all warmed up. This is just making me want to go to an actual spring or something, because I've never been, and I could use it. My shoulders. What are you doing? I can't get into the Kunlun Mountains with their other worthy places to train. Most important of all is to ensure one maintains an even heart in the face of the unexpected and calmly determine a course of action. Though it, seems the trail closure will hold for longer than expected, I should go tell my fellow students. Oh, you're a teacher. I'm part of the Gekka school, but every time I come to visit, I find new reasons to respect the Taito school. I think that the mentality of the Taito school, born of Longlai, is something we of the Gekka can take to heart. I can't do anything for them, but they have my best wishes in rebuilding their dojo. Rebuilding? See, we haven't seen a dojo, which makes me think that the place we're going to is the dojo. don't know, it kind of just looks like a house, but... Actually, I don't know what a house looks... we've never gone into a house here, actually. I was just going to stop by the temple and get a look at it, and I ended up taking their little class on tea. And I guess tea's an important part of Eastern hospitality, too. It really is a deep subject, isn't it? While she was teaching me, though, I couldn't help notice that Mother Izumi carries herself with a sort of otherworldly grace. The experience was all so very... I feel like I'm about to discover something about myself. Oh.
Let us all pray together.
Good evening. What brings you here at this late hour? If you need help, we will be happy to do what we can. Father Murase often spares an ear for the worries of Eastern travelers like that young man. I was born here in Longlai, but I'd like to be even half the rock of stability Father Murase is for others. That's why I joined the temple. That's not to say I'm not also proud to help provide for tourists, of course, and to help people understand the culture of the East, too. Sure. You two. So I've been working in the Republic, sending money back to my village in the East. The other day, I got a letter informing me my parents passed away. I couldn't be there for their funeral even. I don't have anything more. No one to send money to, no family waiting for me to come home. What is even left for me? Please, look at me. I wish to hear more, but first, I must ask you a simple question. I want you to think hard and answer me this. Is the mira you've earned at work the only thing you've gained here in Calvard? If you believe you've connected to people here, I promise you have been always been guided by the Heavenly Mother. I mean, yeah, I have friends here. I even have someone I was thinking I might marry. But all of that means abandoning my home. You have abandoned no home, child. I believe you should trust in the ties that connect you and move forward instead. It is those same ties that brought you here to our temple, I would say. I will be of whatever aid I can to you. Should you return home, I will be glad to help you. I'll make arrangements with the temple at your destination. What I want you to understand is that you are not alone. Father, you're right, of course. Maybe I'm just being too pessimistic. I still have people who will stand with me and the guidance of the Heavenly Mother, so I shouldn't be like this. It's okay to be like that. There are no few people who come from the East bearing great burdens of the soul, seeking solace at our temple. I do my best to be someone that they can talk to, and a connection back to the East for them. I hope to be a source of strength. For him, even if he wishes to treasure his ties to the Republic, he should find a chance to go back. For circumstances like this, we will happily help secure passage back east. I guess I thought, until now anyway, that I was living in this foreign land so I could help my family. But it's fair for me to ask for help too, isn't it? Somehow I almost lost sight of all the people I'd made friends with here, even of the blessings of our Heavenly Mother. I guess I was just too desperate. I was going to say this could be a little longer thing and we'll go see his... No, we're not leaving the Republic probably. But it seems like he just got his advice and he's done. Probably. Still feel like he should go back and talk to, at least visit parents' graves or something. They died and he's concerned about not having a purpose here now. All right, a few more people. I'm going to grab a drink though. All right. We still haven't seen the guy yet that was standing somewhere over there, and he mentioned his sister looked a little bit like Cedric, but not actually. Completely different character, but that's the only thing I have to describe him. We haven't seen that guy again. A little while ago, I saw a man from the East who came here for work visiting the temple. It seems things are rough. Working here at the station, you may meet a fair number of immigrants. It seems like things are rough all over these days. Maybe if the Transcontinental Railroad had been able to operate as planned, things wouldn't have been so hard for them. Alright, Bracer Guild. So he's still not back? That's bad. A newbie like him out alone in this situation? Uh-oh. Gray, enough. Why weren't you keeping an eye on him, Kazan? I'm sure you must have realized that he... I get it. I'll go look for him in a bit. But what bad timing, especially as we kept an eye on the Kunlun Mountains and the Eastern Highway. Rather than complaining, may I suggest that you get back to work? Yeah, I'm going. Looks like they're busy. Searching for someone, I guess? No, hang on. That stupid serious newbie's not here. He's okay. What a mess. I wasn't expecting him to just disappear on me. Wonder if he went out to the waterfall? Oh, hello, hello, Arkride. I'm sorry I didn't notice you. As it happens, I had something on my mind. Anyway, it's a guild's problem. I'm sure Kazan will resolve things, so there's nothing you need to worry about. Oh, yeah? So she says, but now I'm kind of wondering what she meant. Gray better be okay. I'm sure he is. It kind of sucks that there's no quest for it, but that's probably because he's gonna be okay. If it was up to me, if he was okay, that'd be one thing. But since it's not up to me, I assume he's okay. The eastbound line of the Transcontinental Railroad was delayed, I guess. I made all my preparations, and now there's no train today. But this is another problem caused by the environmental issues Eastern Zemuria is facing. I'm sure a lot of people have it tougher than me. There aren't a lot of people passing through Longlai lately, and folks here in Calvard tend to forget about what's happening out there. Which is exactly why the people in my group have to stick with them until the very end. The group I'm with is still pretty small, but we're blessed with someone who can do anything perfectly, desk work, whatever, you name it. The amazing thing is that this person is also a school teacher, I think, and anyway, they're even younger than me to boot. Might say I have to work harder to not to look bad, but I'm just incredibly proud to work with someone so motivated. just letting you know. Without telling you, they're doing a lot of references without telling you. That's unique. Huh. Was that a Westerner in a kimono? Probably just a tourist or someone renting one. That is a unique look right there. Okay, we're getting awful close to that. We're done with NPC updates, so let's follow up on these. Isn't that the sound? Didn't that chime usually play when, like, a witch is around? Huh? Where'd she go? Maybe she went into the church?
Now let us all pray together.
Is she a sister? Nah, that can't be right. She isn't even here. Something's funny about all this. It's kind of weird that he's not saying anything, but... There it is again. When did that usually play? I don't know why I associate it with Emma. Maybe it's just because I'm looking at her and I'm like, she could be a witch. Well, at least they're not a ghost. Now the question is, do I pursue or do I just pretend I saw nothing? Oh, we absolutely pursue. That looks like a side quest down there. What? When did that pop? Is that for Gray? Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta pursue first. Oh, you were a new person.
Ah, what a lovely breeze. I had merely hoped for a light break, but I feel almost spoiled with how pleasant this has been.
Your voice is pretty familiar. It is?
Out for a little stroll, handsome? You strike me as a tourist. From the capital, perhaps?
Yeah, just here to kick back a little. What about you? Relaxing solo? Can't imagine someone like you'd be out here alone.
Oh, quite sadly, it's just me, myself, and I this time. I must admit to being a touch lonely without my oh-so-naughty superior and rambunctious coworker.
Am I supposed to know her?
I have an idea. Won't you be my arm candy instead?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Van. That's a very appealing invitation, but I'm afraid I've got business to attend to. Besides, the kids in my crew would never let me hear the end of it if they found us. Think I could take a rain check?
Goodness me. My hopes have been dashed. Well then, have a delightful night. And may you not end up a plaything for anything too nasty.
Wait a minute. The fact that I can't remember makes this all the more strange, but this is definitely not a situation to poke my nose into. A liminal city between east and west, the Kunlun and the Tianshan Mountains. I think I'll just say I met a fox playing at being human here. With that said, this fox definitely has all 9 tails.
Now's probably as good a time as any to head over.
No, we're gonna save Gray. Okay, I'm gonna talk to her one more time. Oh my, what brings you back? And could it be that the evening breeze lured you back in to spend some time with me? Nah, I've got stuff to do, sorry. Doesn't seem like she's trying to dig into me too much yet. No telling when this fox is going to turn back into a beast. I'm better off just putting her out of my mind. No need to concern yourself, I assure you. Enjoy the moment here and now with the moon and the evening breeze. Okay, I need to confirm, what's her name? When was that? Chapter 3? Yeah, hold on. All right, it is absolutely her. Did it happen?
Now this is what I call a show.
Just want to hear her
What a
voice.
fine way to recreate what happened in Crossbell. That mask must originally come from the workshop. If that's the case, well, we may...
I'm going to skip him a little bit.
My, I haven't witnessed such an amusing little spectacle since the serpent ensnared us.
Okay. Yeah, it was absolutely her. Definitely just a slightly different outfit, but I actually noticed you can't see her eyes, but she has a very unique model that we couldn't see till now, which is weird. I had no face vision of what was going on up there, and with her bangs or anything, so I wasn't sure if it was her. Who the hell are these people? Since the serpent ensnared us, I'm so curious who they are. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out eventually. All right. I can only imagine, because she says ensnared by the serpents. Okay, so Ouroboros dealt with them, and they're probably the garden, I would assume. Everyone else is from the garden. Yeah, I don't know. And then she also talked about... oh man, I should have looked at the rest of the text from her. But she talked about Melchior and all them being subordinates of theirs. I think they're like the garden leaders, like the big leaders, maybe. I don't know. That's my current random guess. Hey, wait, over there. Gray! Wait. I thought you were actually missing. That junior bracer was supposed to be traveling between the branches as part of his training, right? I'm guessing he's the one they were talking about at the guild. One way or another, it's not a night to be out on the mountains alone. Should I follow him just in case? Yeah? Oh, good. We get Gray. Bracer went out to the mountains. Something about him keeps nagging at me. Well, I'm not eager to stick my nose into guild business. I've run into him back in Edith a few times, though, so it's not like he's a stranger. I feel bad if something happened to him. Best case scenario, I get the guild to owe me one. Let's go check up on him.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Am I alone? Don't sense any monsters around here. That's weird. It's not like they're uniquely active during the day or anything. If that novice took care of them all, well, he did one hell of a job. Probably means the guy's out of gas by now, though. I guess everyone's got to blow off steam every now and then. But if he keeps going full throttle, he'll find himself in the thick of trouble sooner or later. I should follow him just in case. Yeah? Where'd he go, though? Oh. No monsters. It's just because I'm alone that they removed them all. I wouldn't mind having to just fight with Van for a while, though. This place does look crazy at night. Like, it's more misty. Oh, finally come out to play, have we? Figured he'd miss a few. Okay, he missed more than a few. Great. The odds are getting stacked against me, but I can turn the tables on these dung for brains with my shot. Never mind, I guess. A close call. Are you all right there? Oh, wait, are you? Nah, you're that spriggan, yeah? I'd heard about you from Drusilla. And your cousin from the Longlai branch, yeah? You searching for that newbie too? I'm thinking he's just up ahead. I had the same thought. Great minds think alike, I suppose. Well, since we're doing the same job, why don't we join up? We could share some intel while we're at it. Sure, 2 heads are better than 1. My help doesn't come free, though. So long as that's not a problem, I'll gladly lend a hand. Well, I suppose you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. In that case, I'll tell you everything I know. Kazan explained that Gray was training at the Longlai branch to acquire his letter of recommendation. He was serious, yet cordial. Everyone who came to the guild with requests held him in high regard. However, I trained with him quite a bit, and every time we fought, his thirst for power was abnormally palpable. He's got some major tunnel vision when it comes to combat. While that quality has helped him get stronger, it's never enough for him. He says he'll stop at nothing to get more power. You met Gray in the capital, right? You happen to hear anything about his situation? This doesn't sound like the Gray I know. Nope, I've got nothing. Doesn't seem like he's really opened up to the folks in the capital either. I guess we'll just have to ask him about what's going on when we find him. All right, we're running short on time, so let's track him down quick.
Gotcha!
I can still use my moves. Great. I mean, he probably just wants to be strong. He's got his reasons, but I don't think he's going to turn out to be... I don't know. We'll find out. I didn't picture him as reckless. Easy as pie. Ha! They didn't even stand a chance. It feels like there are more monsters around than before. I'm sure I didn't have to spell out what that means. I don't have to. Nope, it's clear that Gray's not finishing him off, which means he's losing his grip on the situation. You better hurry before the worst comes to pass. Want to take the shortcut through the animal trail? No, we should hold off on that for now. I'm sensing more creatures from beyond the thicket. I fear the monsters Gray failed to kill may have gathered together. They seem pretty on edge, too. Oh, damn, you got some keen senses there. In that case, I yield to your intuition. Hey, mind if I ask you something? You're from the east, ain't you? I'm thinking you must be from one of the northeastern tribes. Wow, nail on the head. I heard from Drusilla that you had a sharp nose, but I'm still surprised. The fact that you know about the northeastern tribes is impressive, too. How'd you know I was from there? 'Cause the nose knows. And plus, seeing those hunting skills of yours helped narrow things down. I hear a decent amount about the East while doing requests. I know a little of how to differentiate Easterners from everyone else based on quirks of their regions and tribes. Though I can't wrap my head around why someone like you would become a bracer in the Republic. I don't have some grand reason to share, to be honest. I just got bored of being out in the middle of nowhere. Figured I could make a name for myself in the Republic and enjoy what the capital has to offer. That's all. I'm sure most of the people in my village have long since forgotten about me. Don't worry about them. People are free to live however they want. You're no different. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I smell trouble. I think Gray's nearby. Yes, he's over by the waterfall. I sense a monster there as well. Oh, and it's a big one. We should hurry. Roger that. Okay. Did we not finish that one monster off? Is he back? No, I'm gonna guess it's a giant beetle, considering how many beetles we've been killing just now. Free items?
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Thanks, Mare. No free items. Oh, it's a fish. Ugh, I can barely move. I have to get stronger for Sis. Oh. Gray, are you all right? You hooked yourself a big one this time. Kazan, and you're... We'll chat later. First things first, we gotta take care of this thing. You back down, rookie. Ow, my leg. Change of plans. Kazan, focus on protecting Gray. I'll fry this fish bastard myself. Fishy. Understood. Oh, damn. This big old fish looks pretty worn down. That newbie really did a number on this thing. We'll just finish what he started then. Okay, I was worried they weren't even going to give me combat.
You'll pay for that.
1,000? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did about 18K.
Time for the main event. Here goes. This hurts.
Full boost. Go all out.
Nah, just hit him.
A chance.
Activate skill.
That was easy. Yeah. Oh. You just stole my last hit. Sorry, didn't mean to steal the kill. Wanted the spotlight for yourself, huh? Still, appreciate the help. Same, thanks you two. Well, that's a wrap, is what I'd like to say, but I know we need to settle the matter of your pay. You got it, we should go over that with Drusilla. Let's mosey on over to the guild. You okay with that, Gray? Of course. I'm just curious who Sis is now. So I've caused a lot of trouble for all of you, didn't I? I'm prepared to accept whatever responsibility you require of me. Enough. We don't want to hear any more of that. We want to know why you did it. I get that you have to get stronger, and I've seen you working at it. But charging into the mountains at this hour to fight every single monster you meet is insane. What's driving you so damn hard? You're Gray, right? Seen you around Edith a few times. As far as I understand, people think pretty highly of you. You got a bright future. You think the immovable Hazel and Elaine ain't gonna worry about you doing stuff like this? I see you've got some things going on. Not that having a complicated history is rare in the bracer business. But you have to realize that it's time to man up and talk it out, alright? Who knows, maybe we can even help. I'm not from Calvard. I'm originally from Le Mans State. Oh. Whoa, wait. So you're a junior bracer, though. Does the Le Mans branch send their newbies out to train in foreign countries? Even I did my early training back home in the East. Le Mans the HQ of the entire bracer guild, but I've never heard of them sending pure newbies out of the country to train. If I had to guess, the folks at headquarters don't know about this. I know I've caused a lot of trouble for all of you, but I really can't say anymore. When the time comes, I'll tell everyone, even the people back at the head branch in Edith. For now, please don't tell anyone. Ooh, interesting. I see. You know anything about this, Drusilla? Nothing specific, but let's say my imagination is healthy. Either way, I think it's all going to come down to the path you walk and your determination to walk it. Gray, Gray Arnold. Huh? There's something I'm missing here, but I'll just file this away for now. I can't remember. I'll probably just have to double check the last name Arnold, because Well, I think I've said enough for tonight. The guild will pay for your time, Arkride. No, I should be the one to pay. Shut it, newbie. You got a long way to go before you have an opinion on Drusilla's decisions. Works for me. I wasn't happy about taking Mira from a newbie bracer anyway. Anyway, buddy, make sure you learn from tonight's events, yeah? I'm very sorry. Thank you very much, all of you.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
So, Kazan would have saved him by himself if we hadn't helped out, thankfully, by the looks of it. Gray was going to be fine. I need to know more about this, though. I don't remember any characters in the series with the last name Arnold that are relevant, but that makes me want to double check that I'm not just crazy, but at the same time, I might... Well, actually, anything that mentions Gray, I would just back out of anyway. Give me a moment. All right, so the only thing I was comfortable even looking up was the bracer list in general. So I looked that up. Almost none of the last names are mentioned anywhere. A lot of bracers are just known by one name, which is interesting. I didn't even think about that. Like, we don't know the last name of a lot of people. So I don't know if that name's relevant at all. But he is one of the few people on the list that actually has their last name mentioned, which is weird.
Alrighty.
I don't know. We'll figure it out someday, though. I've got to become stronger as soon as possible. That's no excuse to make trouble for the people around me. I'm so very sorry for everything. I'll ensure that nothing like this happens again. You did go... He left a lot of monsters behind, but he made it through quite a bit on his own in the mountain. That fish, though. That fish took him down. Okay. We are done. Let's just do story. I don't think I missed anything. That seems like it used to be a dojo. Is that text supposed to... It's all faded? It's like someone does live here now after all. Makes sense. It's been 5 years. Wonder if it's someone connected to Taito or Master. Could be just a total stranger, though. Maybe this is a good time to stop walking around and give this door a knock? Yeah?
Who could have business here this late at night?
Oh, it's that guy.
Oh, I can't believe you actually came.
Hey, nice night, huh? I don't think I've met you before, but I'm thinking you're responsible for spreading word about my work around. Well, less you and more the guys who live here. The guy who lives.
Oh, you're with them, aren't you?
Damn, he a new guy? Though his reaction definitely says, you got me all wrong. My way ain't black, white, or even gray. I'm not here to interfere with whatever you're doing. I was just hoping to pay my respect.
What are you doing, Van?
Uh-oh. Are we finally getting the backstory? He's got to tell all of them about it? Oh, you followed me,
I
huh?
happened to notice you looking over this way earlier today.
You mentioned how you lived in Longlai 5 years ago, so we thought this might be where.
That, or maybe you'd taken a page out of that dumb race car driver's book and this was your local girl's place.
Did you see what Gray did? Let's talk about that instead. Hell no, damn brat. Mr. Arkride does not strike me as the proper age for multiple mistresses and the like. He's not filthy rich like Maxim either. So sorry about that. What's even happening here? Is this some act to get me to let my guard down? Well, no matter how outnumbered I am, you won't get the better of me. Who's this stuck-up bozo? We're really sorry about bothering you so late at night. We won't disturb you any longer.
Oh, on the contrary. By all means, come in.
What? Huh? You've got to be kidding me?
Please, stay inside, sir.
No need to be so on guard around them, Cody. They're acquaintances of your sisters, as you very well know. They're also highly regarded by Prince Sharid, Fawn, and Professor Hamilton. I think we can at least afford to trust them as much as the guild does,
I suppose so.
So who's he, and why are you all acting weird? It's understandable you wouldn't know, Miss Al-Fayed. Yeah, but damn, this is some turn of events. Why don't you Until 2 years ago, you were the most famous man in the whole... Oh! Rocksmith. The whole Republic. What are you doing in a place like this? I forgot what he looked like. Huh?
A love of surprises seems to be part of the job description, looking back through the ages.
I probably clipped the mic pretty hard
The current occupier of my old job is no exception. Still, if not everyone is aware of who I am, then I'd best get to introducing myself.
Former President Rocksmith.
My name is Samuel Rocksmith. I am the previous president of the Republic. It's a pleasure to meet you all, Arkride Solutions.
Why are you here? I guess why not? I mean, he's just done being president. Of course he's gonna live his life somewhere. Why here, though? Ryuga Roran of the Taito School. I've been able to visit in 5 years. And heck, we never even met, but your student told me to give you his regards. This is for Jin. Is Taito another style of Eastern fistfighting? Yeah, it's not as big as the Gekka school, but a whole lot of skilled warriors use it. The immovable's part of it, and the direwolf's techniques are based off it too. I'm no expert in these matters, but that makes it sound quite incredible to me. For sure. Unfortunately, when the head of the school died over 10 years ago, his students dispersed all over the place. Since my own master was a friend of his, he looked after his dojo after that. Oh. That's how I ended up staying here for about a half year. Now I see. But the martial art that you know now isn't Taito, is it? Indeed, nor is it the Gekka school. I believe it was called the Kunlun school. Yeah, it's a school that draws inspiration from both the East and West. My master was Western, but he decided to train in that school, and then he passed it on to me. Fate sure is a funny thing. It feels like fate brought us to here, too. Still, does the fact that you're talking about your master in the past tense mean... Yeah, he died 3 years ago. He might have been like a father figure to me, but he had a boatload of other students, not all of them in martial arts. I heard he died protecting one of his more respectable ones. I wish I'd been able to be with him when the time came, but I guess the least I can do is make an offering for him here. Huh, so Van didn't even, see it? Surprised he doesn't doubt it even a little. Van, well, I guess we can join you.
So he is the Roaring Lion's unofficial student, the spriggan who serves as a bridge between light and darkness. What a fascinating young man. I'm interested in everyone with him too, including her, naturally.
Of course. Is he gonna out her as the daughter? So, you knew my master and Master Ryuga, Mr. President? I most certainly did. I met them both in my younger years, though I regret to say the opportunity to see them was rare after I took up office 12 years ago. Still, your master and I did come together to mourn Master Ryuga's passing. That makes sense. So, what was your sort of pop's name? Aaron. Talk about being oblivious. I'm not sure if I'm at liberty to tell you that. His name was Gunther Barkhorn. Oh. Really? He was a traveling priest for the Septian Church. No way. That's him? What? Hold. Are you telling me this man
He does look a lot like him. This man passed on his stigma and is still alive. Gaius was the student that saw, or that he would, well, actually, hold on. He was just referring to him like a second ago, so. He, three years ago, died protecting one of his more respectable ones. Really? Oh my god, I never would have, like, even thought they looked similar. I kind of forgot what he looked like, but. Wait, what? So you went around doing work for the church? Far and wide, yes. That being his profession is a surprise, though. I swear, no one dies in this game. No one actually dies. Who is, like, dead? Osborne? Maybe. Now I'm kind of doubting it. It certainly is. So, how did a priest become a master of martial arts in the first place? Well, he wasn't your ordinary priest, to put it mildly. I was more an unofficial student of his, but he had a whole lot of crazy official ones, too. Compared to them, I was a total failure, and honestly, way more trouble than it was worth. Man, he sounds like he was a wonderful master and father. That's how I came to be in charge of this residence. I've been living in seclusion here ever since conceding 2 years ago. I visit the capital on occasion, but I spend most of my time here, living a simple life, enjoying the springs whenever it suits me. What I would give to have a life like that. And perhaps in 40 years or so, you can. Speaking of youth, I ought to introduce my friend here. What? Warrant officer. Cody wait, Kayla's brother? Wait, are you the kid from under the... It is, isn't it? The kid from under the Capitol in Erebonia that we caught. This is Warrant Officer Cody McMillan. He's affiliated with Hercules and a member of the Secret Service. He is the younger brother of Second Lieutenant Kayla McMillan, whom I believe you've met in Basel. Oh, I can see it now. You're right, they do look somewhat alike. That's what he meant by... Two siblings in the CID, huh? So is Renee your...
He's not my direct superior if that's what you're thinking. Even if he has helped me in my work. While my sister and I at least have some things in common with Chief Ruron, we don't see eye to eye with your friend on very fundamental issues.
Ah, I getcha. What are you talking about? Did we just wander into some kind of internal dispute in the CID? Not quite. I was well acquainted with Cody and Kayla's father. It was a true shame that he lost his life fighting against the Empire, but that was what led Cody to agree to work under me. My father has nothing to do with my motivations, Mr. President. I serve you because I believe this country needs you. You are a far better leader than that cowardly, short-sighted swindler who... Cody. I'm sorry, sir. I shouldn't have overstepped my bounds. I understand your intention, and I'm happy that you think so highly of me, but you never know who could be listening. Besides, the result of the election 2 years ago was entirely legitimate. I can't approve of any distortion of the truth. Yes, but I'm sorry. Well, I'm not going to wade into that dispute, but I can see you're still a well-connected man, Mr. President. Van officially knows. The way he looked at Agnes and looked away, he officially knows. He hasn't said anything, though. Especially since you were able to arrange this trip for us while spreading word of the 4 SPGs. I guess he did mention Crown Prince Sharid's name earlier. Yeah, and Fawn's. And the professors. Hold on. Then the other person who invited us here was...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fawn Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation.
It is fair. I would be that individual, yes. I have been acquainted with Grand Prince Salmon and Professor Hamilton since my days in office. Wait, is that his first name? I also became acquainted with Elder Gian of Heaway during those years. Well, maybe it's his dad, then. However, he is a rather frightening fellow. As such, I opted to consult with his son, Fawn, on this occasion. I see. I totally feel you there. Okay, I think we get how we came to be here now. Still got a big question, though. Why would a former president want to speak with a shady spriggan like me, and why go so far to do it? I can't picture you wanting to hire us for anything, considering your position. That's a fair point. It wouldn't be a very wise decision politically, true. Yeah, the current ruling party would also absolutely take advantage of it if they found out. It would pose too great a risk. You think he hasn't thought of that?
You are absolutely right. I didn't bring you here to hire you for anything. That said, I'm well aware of the good work you've been doing all over the country, whether it was in Cray, Longport, Tharbad, or Basel. As you know, all of those surface incidents were caused by Almada. But I believe there are deeper issues they share at their core. It's been 2 years since the war ended. The unprecedented prosperity our country has been blessed with has pushed the problems we have always had into the background. However, they never went away, and their effects are starting to be felt once more.
Well, Mafia is always going to be a problem. And it's true that Professor Callahan's descent didn't start with them. Jaeger Corps all over have been getting a lot busier lately, as has Marduk. Perhaps you're right that these deeper issues are beginning to rear their ugly heads, and the one who's guiding us to this point is... Why does she look so glum? No, I'm sure he knows as well at this point. Either way, the boost the reparations provided to various fields is close to coming to an end. Galvard's real strength is about to be tested. I can't imagine our president hasn't seen this coming either. The monumental change we've seen ain't gonna come without aftershocks. You can count on that. To be sure, they're likely to extend beyond the economy and into the field of technology too. All those dipshits whining about the immigrants are gonna come crawling out of the woodworks like rats again, huh? The same people whose racially motivated acts of terrorism led to the economic crisis a few years ago. That's all worrying to hear.
Worrying, yes, but all of that was also what led me to want to meet with you. We live in highly turbulent times, with countless forces of light and darkness at work in this young republic. But we have you, a group like no other, not heroes of justice like the Guild, nor the CID, who maintains balance on the government's behalf.
Wait, like a third path?
You work alongside groups on both sides of the moral spectrum, while having your own distinct style all the same. And I can only hope that you will be a powerful force in carving a future for our country.
You're even craftier than I'd heard.
Though it is motivating to have all of that said about you.
I don't know how much I'll be able to help, but I'm here for whatever you need.
As someone who lives and works in this country, I want it to be a peaceful and prosperous one.
Everyone.
Can't help but feel like you're thinking a little too highly of us. But this is one connection I'd wager is well worth having, even if it might bite us back one day.
I'm glad you feel that way. I can see I was right to invite you here after all.
I hope we can have a long and fruitful relationship, Mr. President. We're more than happy to take on jobs for you, providing you bring them in through the back door. And so long as the pay and profile fit our standards, of course.
I am delighted to hear that. May this partnership serve us well, Van Arkride.
Oh, damn. I never thought we'd enter this point. Also, the way he was describing us is just, you know, kind of like the war and how
Olivier made a third path forward. It's kind of what we are. We're not really influencing too many people, though. But we have been at every thing so far and affected it highly. Okay, yeah, he was about as sharp as you'd expect a former president to be. Easy to see how he could keep up with Hayway's elders when negotiating as president. Indeed, I believe the two sides worked together to stop terrorists at the trade conference 4 years ago. The current president is a formidable figure in his own right, but the former president has clearly lost none of his skills. I got the impression he's still working with the current opposition party, too. Not that it seems like he had any interest in dragging us into any political squabbling. I agree. I believe he came to us purely as an individual thinking of Calvard's future. I'm really glad I got to talk to him. I feel like I learned so much from the experience. He also spoke to you in private after we were all done, didn't he? Oh, I noticed that too. He did, but we didn't discuss anything of real importance. Oh, come on. I have to admit, I was surprised to learn about you working for Arkride Solutions. I can't imagine Roy is none the wiser of that fact either. You know my dad? Well, I mean, you know him in a professional capacity, obviously, but you make it sound like you're more personally acquainted. I suppose it makes sense that you wouldn't know this, but before establishing the Patriot League as a party, Roy was part of the Republican Party just like me. The two of us were on very friendly terms indeed, when he first delved into politics, after leaving the armed forces. I also knew your mother. I even remember meeting you when you were still a baby. I had no idea. I'm not ignorant about what happened in the election 2 years ago. So much scheming went on behind the scenes to remove you from office. And the man responsible for it all was... That's just how the world of politics is, young lady. The 23rd president of the Calvard Republic that came of it has brought us unprecedented prosperity. He is also standing tall as a force to be reckoned with, for better or for worse, in the current world in which we live. Besides, nothing in politics is inherently good or evil in the present. Morality is solely for history to judge. All we politicians must do is ensure that our fair republic is deemed right. Be that through leading it to greatness or offering an alternative solution, should our leaders lose their way. Such is the life of ones in our position. Mr. President.
All that said, you just leave the burden of politics to us adults for now. I would rather you keep your focus on what you want to achieve.
And I will. Thank you, Mr. President.
She looks like she had a big weight lift off her shoulders. Oh, there you guys are. Voice? Oh. You're up again, huh? Did you come to collect us? Yep. I'm very sorry we took so long. Don't worry about it. We had a good nap between us. You had to be up early today, too, didn't you? You should probably hit the hay yourselves. Can't argue with you there. You guys good to head back to our rooms then? I know I am. I might pass out as soon as I hit the bed. Now I get to sleep with Agnes and Fairy. That's right, we did say we were going to do that. We won't all fit in the bed at once, though, so we'll have to take turns. No.
Mommy.
Maybe. Uh-oh.
An enemy attack. No. What do we have here? A paranormal being? Oh, but there's more at work here than that.
What? Don't. No. I mean, I have no idea about what's going on with Yume. Clearly something awoke. It's super foggy. Okay, they did say the weather would be pretty bad, so that's normal. I don't think that's related. Is Yume, like, gone? Are we gonna spend this whole day looking for her? Uh-oh. Whoa, I wonder why it's so thick. Great, fog. Oh, right. There was fog out in Longport when his friends were...
I can't find her anywhere.
Oh, no.
Maybe she's gone into the boys' room?
What's that all about? What's up?
I don't see her.
We heard what's going on. She hasn't been in our room either.
Nor is she anywhere in the communal area.
Who isn't? What's going on? It's all the noise first thing in the morning. Wait, where's the
I'll
kid?
check just in case. Yume hasn't been in your room, has she? She was supposed to be sleeping with us, but when we woke up, she was nowhere to be found.
Oh, no. They checked the inn staff just in case, but they were told Yume hadn't been sighted anywhere on the premises. After learning this, they decided to split up and search town. I'm trying to think about what a Genesis could do to affect her. Like we know that the plant affected the people in Tharbad, but is this something Yume was born with? I don't know. We're gonna head out now, but I want you to stand by at the end in case anyone tries to get in contact. If you learn anything from the police or the guild, call us right away and let us know. Understood. I'll see if I can find anything on the Orbal network while I wait. Please do all you can to bring her back safely. We will? Oh, shit. She's one little troublemaker, isn't she? Maybe she just had so much energy she decided to work it all off? Doubtful. She seemed too well behaved for that. Yeah, her mom's brought her up right. I'm sorry for dragging you into our problems again. We're kind of ruining your vacation, aren't we? Not at all. We spent a lot of time together yesterday, so I'm as worried about her as you are at this point. Thankfully, I don't think it'll take us long to find her with this many people. Those two robots, Fio and Zeros, was it? Seem like they'll be a big help in the search. Yeah. The sensors those things have got are something else. If she's in town, they'll find her. In the meantime, we're gonna go around asking people if they've seen her, just in case, and see if we can find her that way. Do you have some useful app on your Zypha that'll help find her? Nah, it's just that something's up with the holo I use. She just stopped responding to me this morning. Can't even get her to appear now. That's weird. Oh, that... No, I still have no clue how that would be connected. Something might have happened overnight. Anyway, let's get to work. Okay, got it. Oh, wait, I need to put these on first. Wait, where did Judith go? Judith joins the party. What? His holocore was changed from Mare to just Annie? Okay. You just pick a random holocore in here? The hell happened to Mare? Oh, wait. I have to do... triangle. No, that is right. Great. All of the Mares are gone, obviously. Oh, I have so many... Gap. S-Craft power plus 60. What is that good? What is 60? I mean, that does sound like it'd be interesting. I just hit the mic. EP cost up, arts power. Ooh, that's a good one. Still though, physical damage up. I mean, for now. Yeah, I don't want him to have that one. We're giving him gap. Hold on. What? That's the voice?
Switching to maintenance mode.
Oh. Well, that's a weird voice. Or lack of voice. Oh boy. Well, please don't give me side quests. You may priority here. We got some NPCs to talk to. Obviously, the main story events. It shouldn't take long to clear that out. And hopefully we find Yume right away in the next episode, because I don't like it. Also, with the fog and everything, I just feel P4 vibes right now. Okay, well, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.